Hello, we're back. I finally figured out what we're doing. I did not find what I was looking for, not at all. But as you can see, I did find quite a few things while I was out searching. As you can imagine, I found quite a few blacksmiths' towns and stuff like that. But yeah, the last town that I visited, so I said I gave myself about a half hour to, look around, find stuff. I did not find what I was looking for. I'll just put these extra ones here, I guess. And, so yeah, I didn't find what I was looking for. No jungle. What I did find was this really big desert town, though, that is also right on top of a swamp, and I kind of want to go explore the swamp because I wanted to, let's just take these, I wanted to maybe replace the walls with brick, and so we're gonna go get some clay. Oh, hey, we have obsidian here, so boom. So we got a good amount of obsidian now. I found another diamond. I think I already put that away, though. I'm looking for... Okay, here. Alright, so we're good. So, the town's pretty big, actually. Like, I thought it was gonna be two towns in one, but it's, I mean, I know you're seeing planes right now, but hold on. Let me get out of here. So... yeah, I was flying overhead. I was getting ready to find some place to put down the telepad, and I come across this. I mean, it's pretty big for a village. I already got the stuff out of the blacksmith, so yeah, we're gonna go look around for a little bit, see what's around here, get some stuffs. Oh yeah, I never got to show you guys the thing that I thought was really cool, which is oh, well, okay, you fat motherfucker, you've interrupted me for the last time, the only time. Goodbye. All right, and we don't want that. Okay, to make sure there's nothing to get in the way, so I can actually ride footy. So I mean, I'm not sure how fast this is in comparison to my run, but we might do this, though it is kind of laggy, and I don't know. I also don't like the idea of riding Ninetales because I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of strenuous for a Ninetales. Like Arcanine, understandable, could do it. Little issue there, but I don't know. It feels to me, okay. What the fuck? To me, it seems like a Ninetales would have a harder time than a different Pokemon. But that is an option that we have now. But yeah, so we're gonna get some Yolden clay while we're out here, because I was looking for areas to do that. But as you can see, I went about 23,000 meters or so. In the opposite direction, so I didn't find anything. I did find, okay, so maybe that's kind of a lie. I did find a, Mega Taiga Hills, something or other. I don't know, that's gonna be important for later, too, from what I do recall reading, not that long ago. I was reading something for to like try and figure out where all the Pokemon were spawning, which it seemed to me that like not a whole lot was spawning in the Mega Taiga Hills area, or just like in the Mega Taiga in general. And I was in there for quite a bit. Like I got off of Raph and was walking around, just trying to get a feel for what was spawning in the area to see if there was anything I'd want. The only interesting thing that I did find in the area was a Drudagon, but I'm not about that life, I don't think Drudagon's very good. So, if I was gonna get a dragon type, probably be like Salamence or Garchomp, because those are both really cool, and their typing is really good. Is Drudagon? I think Drudagon's just pure dragon. I don't know. I've never used one, and the only time I fought one was versus the what's his name from Black and White. He's the only one who had one that I can remember, anyways. I don't. His name was not Drake. I don't think it was Drake, because that would be too. A, I think that's too easy, and B, I think that's kind of dumb. But I don't know. It was something like that. It might have been Drake. Who knows? It's Pokemon. But he was cool. His mustache, or his beard was weird as fuck. But he was cool. He's a cool guy. Drudagon, though, not the best Pokemon. I don't know. I also just have sort of a negative view of Pokemon that don't evolve, with like the exception of Skarmory and yeah, I really usually don't have any like good examples of Pokemon that are good that don't evolve. Skarmory is like really the only one that comes to mind, like right off the bat, and even then, Skarmory is only good for defense. So, I mean, which isn't to knock Skarmory. Skarmory does a great job at what it does, but it's not like a shining example either of I don't know. It depends on like what sort of fucking sort of system measurement of power I'm going with here, but oh, that was weird. It seems been having some weird issues ever since I started traveling really far. Like the game will like randomly jump back sometimes, and it's just kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Ooh, what's these? What's this? Give me this. I want to know what this is. Do I have to use? I'd probably have to use an axe. Wait, that's jungle wood. What the hell? Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky, and while we're exploring, somehow run across a jungle, which would be A, amazing, B, very frustrating, because I spent all of that time looking for a jungle, and then the moment I'm like, fuck it, it's not happening today, run into a jungle while just fucking around exploring this new area, collecting clay. But, I don't think that's gonna happen. It'd be cool if it happened, because could maybe finally get to work on some of the stuff. I don't know, next week, that's a roofed forest. Next week, I'll probably take some time, because I have to do, okay, so today's Thursday, I have to go back to my friend's house on Friday for a bit. I don't know, I guess sometime this weekend, I'll make time, or maybe I'll do it later tonight, where I'll sit down and I don't make things. Like there's these really complex machines that I need to make to continue things on top of oh, okay, that was weird. On top of like needing to find the forest, and I don't know, there's just like a lot of shit that I gotta do, and like not a lot of it would be very interesting on camera, and I would like to speed up the rate at which we are accomplishing things, which is why I even spent all that time off camera, because I don't know, like 5 videos a week is a lot, but it does not get a lot done, and I don't know, I guess I'm just really impatient and want to get as much done as possible, because I'm eager to move on to our next goal and the goal after that and so on and so forth, but I'm going to have to be patient otherwise. What is going on with this? What is this wood? Never seen this wood. Okay, well, guess that is part of Harvest Craft or something. I'm gonna need maybe an axe or something. Something I do not have right now. And I mean, I could go make one, but I don't want to. I want to sort of see what's around here. How much clay do we have? A bit. We'll probably cook that before this episode is over, or before it ends anyways. I'll go back and probably throw them in the furnace and then stay on Minecraft until it's done so we don't have to wait for that next time. Which, hopefully... Oh, excuse me. I also apologize for all, like, the blowing into the mic. I still do not have that, filter. But, you know, Jeremy's been busy, so I don't want to bother him about it too much. I mean, I did mention it to him, last week, I think. But yeah, so I do apologize for that. But, you know, I'm working on it. So, what was I saying, though? I don't remember. But yeah, I just want to get as much stuff done as possible and like 5 episodes a week. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm accomplishing a ton. I'm not accomplishing as much as I'd like to. And I did remember what I was saying about the recording schedule. So this should be like the first time in 3 weeks where I'll actually be able to record everything on a weekend, because I've been having to do this on Mondays because, you know, Fridays have been taken up by you know, my dedication to helping my friends' family right now, and then I don't know, there's just been a lot of going on during like the weekend itself. So but this should be the first weekend in a long time where I'll be able to record everything. So hopefully we'll get back to regular recording schedule that I had set up before, where 1 episode every week. And now, because of these 2 episodes, we'll finally not have to deal with dumb, uneven numbers that piss me off when I make thumbnails. Which, you know, not really an OCD kind of person. It just really irritates me, though. Just seeing all of the, seeing all the, uneven numbers. So I gotta remember, like every block is 1 to 1. So 4 of these make a block once cooked. So I think it's like 16 per stack. So here's 64. Okay, I'm looking at something like somewhere 150s. I mean, it should be good enough. Axe attack. Wow. Thanks. That's real useful. I'm sure I'll sell that or something. Put it to some sort of use, because it's certainly not going to be used in battle, because X item's kind of dumb. I think there's only one time I ever seriously used X items in any of the Pokemon games, and I think it was in my first run through of Soul Silver versus Whitney, which, I mean, everybody has problems with her to some extent. My issue, I think, with that, because, you know, I played the original Silver, Gold, and Crystal, and I think my problem is that I think I was only running with Koi Lava at the time, and I'm pretty sure that Milk Tank knows to roll out, so I was just sort of getting destroyed because I was at, you know, type move disadvantage, and I couldn't really do anything about it. My phone just went off, so that means we're not too far off from this episode being over. Let's see, what biome is this? This should be like berry forest, flower forest. No, it's I guess I'll mark something out here because there might be something interesting out here at some point that I might want. So just flower forest. I like those. Hey, cap that shit. There we go. I don't know. Why did I get so angry there? I don't know. Was I actually angry? The world may never know. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Now then. Ooh, is that an onyx? Wait. Oh, that's sock. That's an onyx. But who's this? Who this kid? Who this dude? Okay, game, please. Ooh. Hello there, big man. Hey, come back here. Let me admire your pixelated muscles while I destroy your Pokemon. Yes. Yeah, okay, dude. How many of these things you got? Okay, well, thank you for having something that's not a Craniados. I feel kind of bad that you just kind of don't have anything, though. Wow. Well, thanks for the money, my guy. Could always use that for... Whoops. Could always use that for making Pokeballs, which we should actually have enough, black and yellow apricorns at this point to make a sizable batch of Ultra Balls. Okay, I was gonna say, are you gonna load game? I don't know, it's just been acting weird. I think it's just because it needs a restart, and since I've been playing for almost 4 hours, which, you know, it's a little ridiculous. Okay, maybe 3 hours, because my perception of time is not always the best. I usually think more time has passed than it actually has, or I think no time has passed when a lot has. So, okay. But yeah, I don't know. My computer is not enjoying this too much right now. Which is weird, because before I started recording, it was, it was acting weird, but it was fine. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting any, computer issues. I don't even know what would go out. I just replaced the hard drive a couple months ago, and it'd probably be the graphics card, because I've had the graphics card for 4 years now. GTX 770, I mean, it's done me good. I try not to strain it too much when I don't have to, but I don't know. That's one of the things I want to upgrade, first, once I, oh, right. I'm gonna have to go back. We should probably be going back. I don't know, we didn't find anything anyways, so. But yeah, probably get a new graphics card. I've been looking at like a 960, 970, because, it's of a similar price as, okay, thank you, phone. It's of a similar price as the 770 was when I got it, and I would assume, I mean, because I don't really know how to I don't know, appraise a graphics card. I just know, okay, when at least it comes to NVIDIA, obviously. Oh, hello, did we fly over this, or did I just not notice? Okay, come on now. Is there anything out here? I see no. So this is just a town, so this could just be a little checkpoint, so I'll just mark it. I just like to mark all the towns that I find, just in case I ever find myself out here for some reason. Yeah, I don't know how to appraise graphics card, like with NVIDIA, you've got the ascending numbers of 770s, 780s, 790, etc. But when I go to like their actual website and see like the performance differences, that aren't like measured in, what's it called? When it's not measured in like frames per second on games, like I don't know the difference. I mean, I can obviously tell that, you know, one's more powerful than the other, based off the graphs that they provide, but I have no idea. Like, I thought the 770 would be able to do a lot more than it did when I got it. Like, I thought it wasn't working at first, but no, it did. It was a pretty sizable upgrade, so I guess I was expecting because I was upgrading from like a 510 or something, like some piece of shit like $50 graphics card that I had gotten off of where did I get that graphics card? I don't remember. But it was a pretty sizable upgrade because, you know, I went from like a little dinky, flimsy piece of plastic with a fan strapped to it to a brick sitting in my computer, with a bunch of pipes sticking out of it, which my graphics card is still the biggest piece of hardware in the computer itself. Not counting power supply, but you know, that actually ended up causing a couple issues with the motherboard because I couldn't reach all of the SATA ports because the graphics card covered it, and if I plugged them in before I put the graphics card in, the graphics card wouldn't fit, so I only had access to 2 SATA ports. I mean, when I got this new motherboard for Christmas, it was a it was directly supposed to like be bigger and the SATA cables or ports stretched out so that wouldn't happen. So I think this motherboard has like 8 SATA ports, and I'm covering 2 of them with the video card. But you know, it's good, it's fine, but I don't know, I'm gonna need a new one soon, because I mean, this one's good, but it's like starting to show that it's falling behind with the newer games. And I mean, you know, I'm lagging while playing Minecraft sometimes, and you know, that feels bad because it's Minecraft. Like, look at this fucking game. This isn't like anything super duper hard. I mean, you know, those couple episodes earlier on in the week showed the frames, which was an accident. But you could see, like, my frames were fluctuating all the time for whatever reason. And, but yeah, you know, my computer is very important to me. I love this computer very much. I've spent a lot of time and money building it, even if it's not the best in the world. The processor's pretty poppin', but I definitely do need a new graphics card to like really push it to the next level. But you know, that's something that'll hopefully come in the future. I'll get a job and I'll save up some money, get a new one. I don't know, maybe. Oh wait, it didn't die. It didn't. Okay, well, I feel dumb for wasting my time. But you know, I'll spend some time, save up some money. You know, if I save up quite a bit of money, I might like really splurge and get something really nice. Like I don't know, I think there's like a huge price difference between like the 960 and like the 980 Ti, or was it the 990 Ti? I don't know. It's been a little bit since I looked, but I might save up for like a real nice graphics card, or maybe I'll get like 2 decent graphics cards that are an upgrade and do the SLI, because the motherboard does provide support for that, which I don't fully understand what that does. From what I understand, it's basically just splitting the processing power between the 2 cards, which, you know, would pretty much double your graphics card, air quotes, power. So, like, I don't know, like a game that I couldn't run with just one 770, I might be able to with, 2 of them or something like that. Or like my frames might be a lot better if I had another 770 connected to my computer, and I wouldn't lag as often, or something like that. But, you know, I have a pretty limited understanding of how that stuff works. But, we're gonna end this right here. I'm gonna let these cook, and I'm gonna start editing, and, oh, excuse me. Whew, I'm gonna start editing and, you know, prepping for next week. Or, well, I mean, it's Thursday, so I'm gonna prep for this weekend, basically. And, I'm gonna prep for Saturday, so, I guess I'll see you guys in what will, for me, be a couple of days, but for you, over the weekend, so... Oh, I cannot wait to be on a regular recording schedule, because this has not been the most fun since I've come back, but it has not been regrettable. So I would like to thank you all for watching. Enjoy your weekend. I hope you do something way more fun than watching me, because there is really nothing too fun about this. You might get some other uploads that aren't Pokemon or Pixelmon, like I said, with the whole Battlefield 4, because I'm probably going to be playing that quite a bit over the weekend. So if just over the next couple weeks, if extra videos pop up, that's why. I don't expect anybody to be interested in Battlefield 4 gameplay, since the game is older, but I don't really care. I don't really have the monies to stay current with the latest first-person shooters or whatever, and the newer ones as they've come out seem to be kind of shit. So it's one of the reasons why that I don't have like Battlefield 1 or something. Even though I did own it for a time, I did not enjoy my time with that game very much. Same with like the newer Call of Duties. So speaking of which, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I want it so bad. I want that nostalgia trip, but at the same time, I'm not ready for the commando bullshit, the one-man army danger close bullshit, the fucking nade spam and fucking quick scoping, and oh god, I feel like I'm aging like 5 years just thinking about it. So, but who knows, maybe that'll show up on the channel in the future, and my true undying rage will be revealed to the world. But who knows. So I'll say it one more time. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate the views that I get. I do appreciate the likes that I get. I do appreciate all the things. I don't check those things very often, because I don't want to feel bad about my life, or I don't know. I'd also just don't want to focus on those things very much. I just want to produce content, even if it is considered lazy or whatever. I know Let's Plays aren't in the best spot right now, and I certainly don't put in top tier effort that you see from the big guys with millions of subs, but I do appreciate the little gestures, the comments, the likes, whatever. Not that I ever see them, but they are appreciated, and I'm not going to... God, I hope I never get to the point where I ask people for likes. Just don't. Only do it if you want to. Only do it if, like, you're trying to send a message. So, I get it. Anyways, like I've said now for the third time, thank you all for watching. These babies are going in the box, and I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend.